Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Capricorn. How are you? I for a moment there went, oh, what am I going to do next? It's Capricorn. Hope you guys are doing good this week. I did put singles readings up on Monday if you want to check those out. Now this weekly reading, I generally just kind of go with the flow, anything that's going on in your life. And I'm going to focus on relationships because the energy just comes out anyway, just because of the energy on the channel. Marriage, single, okay, friendships, um, relationships in general, yeah. So I do see protecting the future wanting to come out. So this is about preparing ahead, protecting yourself for the future. Now the hoarding, watch out for hoarding, hanging on to things that you don't need, that don't really serve you. Okay. And then we have the Magician's Sword. So this is about being confident about what you're manifesting. Okay, so it has to do with, there definitely is confidence. So I feel like you will have everything you need so you can feel confident. Okay, but watch out for hoarding things you don't need. Don't spend money on anything you don't need. I definitely see the need for being financially stable, having what you need and manifesting it. So you definitely will have what you need. Okay, no worries there. And I can see a new beginning and movement towards adventure. Somebody else got these two cards, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so this is about some kind of new beginning, preparing yourself for a new beginning. So you're just, I feel with the spirit of the river, it's about going with the flow a little bit here, but I see some kind of adventure. So this is beautiful. You have something new. Now, it could be anything in your life, but, like I say, it's definitely with that emotional energy with the spirit of the river here. I feel it has to do with being ready for the future. Okay, maybe you're preparing yourself for a new beginning. Okay, and you're manifesting it. It could be a person coming towards you. So, yeah, we have some Five of Cups. Someone feels like there's no hope, focused on a lot of negative. Okay, so it's about letting go with that. Something is starting to flow. So there we go. See, looking back at all this hard work, feeling a little bit beat up, like there's no hope. Okay, giving up on love, but I feel like what it really is you're like almost there. So it's saying don't give up because it's about just being confident. It really has to do with just being confident. Okay. Yeah, you just be confident. You're manifesting. Okay, you will have everything you need. Okay. Yeah. See, there it is. So it's 10 of Wands, a lot of baggage, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. So a lot of you, you're working really hard. You're feeling pretty worn out at the end of the week. Maybe that's what it is. You work so much, you don't really have time to manifest a new beginning, in a relationship. But, the Moon Maiden is there. I see some Cancer energy. So definitely a lot of emotional energy. It's a sort of a little fear of the unknown sometimes, but it's about looking at it like an adventure. So I actually feel like everything's going to be fine. So there it is, Ace of Swords. See the truth, coming up with an idea, creative ideas, a little aha moment. You see? So it has to do with being successful. Don't give up. You will be. I see a victory. There's that sword right there. See? Confirmation. Yeah. Be confident. Yeah, someone here may not be so much. I actually feel like it's someone around you. Like I say, I'm focusing on relationship energy, whether it's marriage, commitment, or friendship. This has to do with two people pulling their weight in a relationship, being responsible and being reliable. Okay, so maybe someone here feels responsible. They feel like there's no hope. Maybe they gave up. You see, this is a person who often communicates. No, they're often definitely not confident, you see, but it also looks as though this person's looking at the details. And this is a little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It very well could be yourself, but I feel someone's having that little moment, that little idea. They're going to communicate. So there we have some Cancer energy. Somebody with a little Cancer in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is about staying on course. This is a person being confident something can be successful. They want it to be. So they often communicate in a way where sometimes they manipulate a little because of the lack of confidence. You see? So they communicate in a way where they're hoping that you will tell them what they want to hear. So, yeah, it's a start of something, but like I say, it's sometimes a little mischievous, but it's not meant to cause any harm. Absolutely not. And if this is something that's happened, they feel responsible. Okay, so it's about taking responsibility. And I feel with the Chariot, this is somebody who's definitely trying to not be ruled by their emotions, you see, but they want this to move forward. So it's an energy of a person trying to manifest a new beginning with you. Yeah, there's a few things happening here, but I feel with the Spirit of River, just going with the flow, looking at it like an adventure, okay? So sometimes that helps people, when you look at things, okay, well, I'm off on a new adventure. I'm going to do this, and accomplish that. And you'd be surprised how many people look at things that way. I know I do myself, but I feel like this is a really, really positive reading for you. 5 of Cups. Yeah, see, possible moving, relocating, but it has to do with taking the lessons learned, the things that you know, okay, to be true. Some of you may have to relocate. You may be packing up your bags, kind of giving up on the situation, but you're moving towards something better regardless. Yeah, you're taking all the things that you know. Maybe you're traveling light. Yeah, there you are. See, you're looking at this. Maybe you're thinking of moving and relocating, but it's saying to ground yourself, be practical and sensible. Okay, some of you are definitely working very hard. You have a lot of responsibilities, you see, working multiple jobs. You're feeling a little bit worn out, a little bit beat up, but I feel like you're not going to give up. Okay. It definitely could be financial as well, but I really feel like you're very grounded and sensible. You've learned a lot, you see? Yeah, could be just like I say, moving and relocating, going off, packing up your bags, and off you go. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Yeah, see, it's about investing, waiting patiently for something to pay off. You've been working hard. You feel like giving up, but I feel like it will pay off. So it has to do with the timing. See, being grounded and practical, kind of planning ahead here and timing things. So it's about investing. Tell me about protecting the future. Yeah, see, juggling multiple jobs, working really hard, maybe robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you feel like giving up. But I'll tell you, there's another person here. There's somebody here who is weighing the pros and the cons, whether they should reach out, whether they should invest. They're kind of back and forth, but I feel like, you have a similar energy. Some of you are just looking out for yourself. I definitely see a lot of working very hard here. Back and forth, on and off. Should I or shouldn't I? See, it's about protecting the future. Planning ahead. We know the Queen of Pentacles likes to plan ahead, likes to always be prepared. So you're actually getting a little bit of a heads up here. So let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. You got a King of Pentacles here. This is definitely somebody who's got some water energy, a lot of Cancer energy. They're definitely financially stable. See, this is someone who I feel you're mirroring each other. You're very much the same. They like to plan ahead. They like to be prepared, okay, for the future. They're very good at manifesting money, okay. But I do feel this person, as far as their emotions here, they're definitely someone who's used to being in control. Okay, they try not to be ruled by their emotions, but this is someone coming up with an idea. They're going to reach out. They're going to talk to you about something here. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's some kind of transformation, little Scorpio energy, some kind of change. Could be something to do with moving or relocating. Yeah, got somebody reaching out. They're a little shy. See, there's the apprehension, feeling a little shy. Now, it could be an apology. Somebody could be reaching out, but often it's just a person taking that first step. So I feel what it is, it's a person who, they're kind of painting this picture. They're painting a picture of something, and it looks like an idea. I feel this person's going to present to you with an idea, and it has to do with a new beginning. Okay, you might know who they are, you might not. Could be a boss, okay? It's definitely a person who's stable financially, practical like yourself. So you mirror each other. You're very much the same. But it has to do with that. I feel they're not as confident. See, they lack confidence. So I feel this is someone who's a little shy or apprehensive. They're going to reach out, though. They got some Cancer in their chart, possibly. Or they're just coming in that energy. They could be a Cancer. It's pretty strong energy here. Yeah, there it is. There you looking at the Pentacle. This is an opportunity. It's a fresh new start. It could be a message, a love letter. Their cup runneth over with emotions, but they're not very good at sharing their feelings, definitely. You can see that's why they communicate this way. They're not as confident as you are, you see. And it could be someone apologizing for something as well. So, but there we have it, the emotional fulfillment. This is an energy of someone putting all their cups on the table. So it has to do with the future, you see. It has to do with this person. Has to do with the future, long-term planning. Magician's sword. Yeah, they're definitely in their head doing a lot of thinking. See, they're analyzing the situation, what makes them happy. So it's somebody who, they lack the confidence. That's why people communicate that way. They kind of reach out and, hey, what are you up to? What you doing? Do you want to get together? Things like that. And then they want you to kind of indulge them a little bit here. But, I feel like you're looking at it very carefully at the details. It has to do with whether it'll be successful. It has to do with control. Okay? Yeah, they're analyzing it. Oh, yeah. See, I'll tell you, this is about love. This is someone's choices in love. They're manifesting love. And this is two people. This has to do with two people building each other up. I feel this person needs a little boost of confidence. Okay? They're analyzing it. They're in their head. This is a little bit of a strategy sometimes, too. They have everything they need. This is someone who has everything they need but love. You see, the emotional fulfillment. They're looking at the bigger picture, what makes them happy. You see? So I do feel this is someone who's definitely been doing a lot of thinking about what they're manifesting. Moon Maiden. Some moon energy. This is someone who kind of keeps their feelings to themselves, you see. A little bit of fear about the future. About their feelings, emotions. Maybe they're not sure you'll feel the same. It's a little apprehensive. It's often a person who sometimes it's someone who will manipulate and kind of tell you what you want to hear as well. But it's really what it is the lack of confidence that makes someone do that. They're definitely a person who's focused on their finances, but I see a little Scorpio energy, so there's some kind of transformation, some kind of change here. Okay? Yeah, see, there's something here. Maybe you don't like something you're hearing, okay, or something isn't clear. Like a lot of times you can't get clarity from a person who communicates that way. It looks like it's a little confusing. It's a little bit of a mystery. You're not really sure what they really want. Or you don't want to say anything because you might, say the wrong thing. So let's have a look with the Moon Maiden. Yeah, so it has to do with movement. Maybe you've moved or relocated. If you have, this person may be fishing for information, trying to find something out. But, this is an energy of listening. It's an energy of communicating. So it has to do with love and making a choice. Okay, some of you may have a choice between a couple people too. Like I feel you're focused on something new, this new beginning. Definitely there's a lot of emotions. But the movement tells me things are starting to move because this is a card. You can see the horse. They call it feathers on their legs. It's the longer hair. When they run, it moves with the wind. So you can see this is moving at a pretty good pace. You see? So something to do with moving, relocating. Someone here has some kind of regrets or they feel like there's no hope. Okay? It could be someone who wants to get to know you more. It could be someone apologizing for not taking more time to get to know you and they have regrets. Tell me about Spirit of the River. They're fishing for info. Like this is a little mischievous. They want to know something. They're trying to learn something, you see? It's a strategy, it's an angle, but it's not out to cause you any harm. Yeah, they're just not very confident. Yeah, there we have the birth of something new. Look at that beautiful energy. Yeah, so it's an energy of being open. So it's energy of yourself being balanced and being wise. So you're questioning it. So yeah, you're going to tell this person the truth. I feel like you have a lot of abundance. You have a lot going on. Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit of an adventure. I feel like you're open to this, whatever this is. Now, it could be someone offering you a trip. Maybe they feel you won't be interested. Maybe they want to come and see you. But it starts out with them feeling like there's no hope. You see? Oh, poor me, little pity party. But like I feel, it's if it is an apology, it's somebody who feels responsible. Okay, has to do with investing, and it has to do with this being impatient. So let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like, little Libra energy here coming from the Empress, or a Gemini for some of you. Okay, definitely those energies. So maybe some of you have Scorpio in your chart. Could be, you might have something to say to this person. Yeah, see there, like I say, there it is. See, it's about investing emotionally. Yeah, so someone here I feel has to do with being patient. They feel responsible. So this is somebody coming in, probably apologizing. Somebody who's back and forth, procrastinating, back and forth, should I or shouldn't I? You see, this is what they do. They get into their head and they're back and forth. I also see that some Gemini energy. Like I say, there's some Gemini, a little indecisive energy. Definitely strong energy. But there's something that's not clear to you here. That's what I feel. So you're going to be asking for clarity. I feel like you're not afraid to speak up here. Okay, but I do see being kind and compassionate. The Empress is here. So you're not, this isn't you getting angry. This is you just clarifying things. You want clarity. Don't be afraid to ask for clarity. Okay, maybe you want to know what their intentions are. But I feel like you're kind of open to it. You have a lot to offer. You're definitely open. See a lot of balance, kindness, beautiful energy. It's about, I feel like you're open. Shower the abundance. You need to hear more, you see. So don't be afraid to ask for more information. Ask for that clarity, because I feel like it's not clear what they want to say. I see this all the time with people who are shy or apprehensive. This is definitely someone they have everything but love. See, they're trying to manifest you. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Oh, that came out. Yeah, they're not quite sure what to think. A little emotionally drained. Probably a little bit. The moon is here. A little fear of being rejected. So they're, like I say, because of it, they're back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? I feel at some point they're definitely going to. Maybe it's yourself thinking that too. Yeah. The energy of someone who feels they may have missed an opportunity. Maybe they feel responsible. Maybe they have a lot of burdens, baggage, Yeah. There it is. See, releasing things that no longer serve them. So little Aquarius energy. This is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. So it has to do with them reaching out. So it's like both of you. There's this energy of thinking of reaching out. But I feel like you're focused on other things. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. There we go. Yeah. See, it has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility. Maybe they weren't confident you were compatible. I feel it's an apology or just a, hi, what are you up to? That kind of thing. How are you doing? Long time no talk. But yeah, I feel like, you are in protective mode, protecting your future. And it could be them too, like I say. This is someone here. It has to do with compromising, but compatibility and going down this path. So it's an energy of building up. See, this person's kind of building themselves up in their mind too. But I feel they need a little boost. That's why they're doing it. They're hoping, that you're going to tell them what they want to hear. I feel like you'll just be quite open about it, to be honest. Very open. The Empress is open, honest. You're staying in your integrity. So you definitely want the clarity. But this has to do with going down this path. So it has to do with things you have in common. Okay? Should I or shouldn't I? Shouldn't I invest in this or not? You see? So this is someone who's been kind of waiting patiently here. But the star has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. It has to do with reaching out. See, they want to reach out. I feel they feel like there's no hope you will reach out, or maybe you're feeling that way. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Yeah, so some of you have moved, relocated to another community. Okay, or this person has. You know, this could be a new person too. Like, it doesn't even have to be someone you know. Quite honestly, it almost feels like you do. Some of you, possibly it is someone in your social circle, but some of you, it could be someone in your social, in a new community. If you've moved, they may be a little shy. They want to know. They may reach out and ask you something, fishing for info. Okay, so it has to do with someone who has everything they need. They're manifesting here. So it's an energy of gathering information, learning. So there may be some talk amongst people in the community. If you have moved to a new community, because I see this new beginning, someone wants to know more about you possibly too. Tell me about this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, so it's about sacrifice. I don't think you're going to say too much. Watch your words. Okay, the Empress is here. You don't want to sabotage something, but I feel it has to do with this person. Okay, not wanting to say something to you, not wanting to sacrifice. And if it is someone you know, definitely those of you, has to do with this person not wanting to give something up. See, they're protecting their future, but I feel like we've got a power couple. We have two people who are very similar. Okay, Capricorn. So, like I say, they don't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be I definitely see very strong Cancer. So, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some. But I feel like maybe some of you have a choice. Like I say, you may have a choice. There's a possibility of 3 people. So I don't think you're going to partake in gossip. So I feel like you're going to be careful what you say, how much information you give, especially if you are in a new community and people are just curious and they want to know what you're up to, who you are. Okay, so let's have a look at that 3 of Cups. So there's all kinds of things going on. It'll be a little different for each of you. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. Why is this here for Capricorn? Yeah, so someone's habits, lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. So it has to do with having faith. This person could be a Taurus, okay? But it also has to do with structure, routine, habits. Somebody wants to know. Somebody wants to know if you're single or if you're in a relationship. If it is someone you don't know, and even if it is someone you do, but it has to do with someone's habits, their beliefs, the way they conduct themselves. I feel like someone has some regrets the way they behaved. You're conducting yourself with the Empress energy, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely wise. You've learned a lot, old school rules. Yeah, so it doesn't mean they're a Taurus. It's just the energy of the Hierophant, someone's habits, their friends, family. Okay, so interesting enough. Tell me more about this Prince of Cups. Yeah, something to do with the truth, an idea. See, the aha moment has to do with success. If you've got a new job, you've relocated or moved to a new home, they could be congratulating you, but they really want to know more. Okay, because they're fishing for information. There's a fish in that cup. It's possible there's something here you don't like you're hearing from this person with that Princess of Swords. It's possible, but I feel it has to do with a lack of clarity where you can't really make a decision or a judgment. But this movement towards adventure, see, it's like you're very open here to something, because that's why I feel like some of you are, it's this new person, new energy, new home, new job. Okay, and all these things are starting to kind of happen around you. But the protection, the dragon's hoard, protecting the future. Now, I feel like you're protecting something. You're not sacrificing. Okay? Or you're just protecting yourself. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. What's this person's intentions? Because that's what it really is about, their intentions, their integrity. Yeah, see, their house, their home, their financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. I feel like you're going to get an invitation. Now, they may get another person to invite you. It could be a matchmaking situation, but somebody wants to know if you're married or in a relationship. Okay, because you're conducting yourself like you may give the impression that you're come off as a married person. Okay, or like I say, if someone approaches you with that Queen of Swords, you may, like I say, watch out for sabotage, self-sabotage, saying the wrong thing. But I really feel like you're not into sacrificing too much, and I do feel it's information. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be the King of Pentacles, you could be the Queen of Pentacles here. So take it how it resonates best for you. Yeah, it has to do with being confident, being strong and confident. It's also looking on the past with kindness and compassion. Yeah, I feel like you've changed some habits, routine, moved, relocated. A lot of you, I feel, have that energy, or you're just thinking about it. But if you have a person who reaches out in a new neighborhood, they are just fishing for info. Okay, maybe they want you to extend an invitation, invite them over for a chat. I definitely feel they're in your neighborhood. They're also someone who's protecting their house and home and their financial foundation. So there's something going on with that. But there's some kind of I feel there's a celebration, a party, an invitation. Yeah, they're going to approach you. Now, some of you too, I feel, if you are thinking of moving on because you're, waiting for something here, you feel like giving up, you could definitely be connecting with people, getting out. You may meet someone who's on the same page, because it's possible some of you feel like there's no hope. You'll just never be on the same page with this person, you see, because of the way they behave, the way they conducted themselves. So, like, I feel you're protecting yourself. You're not willing to sacrifice or give, but you are open to something new. So that's why I feel you've got someone new here. I see the Magician. See, they're manifesting. They're coming up with some kind of idea. It's a little mischievous, but it's about approaching you. Now, it's about taking something maybe to the next level for some of you. But I feel this is a person who's at that time in their life where maybe they've just been single a long time. But I feel they're manifesting, gathering information, making sure they know everything they need to know. So it's like they're fishing for info. They want to know everything they need before they really give the invitation, because it's here. Yeah. It's a step away. So it just popped into my head. Like, they want to gather info. They want to know everything they need to know before they invite you to something. Okay. So this is definitely an energy of someone who doesn't want to sabotage something. You're not sacrificing too much. I feel like you're not going to give them a whole lot of information. Just enough. But you're open to this new. I can see it. The birth of something new. It's right there. Some kind of adventure. So, oh my gosh. There's definitely several scenarios. Let's have a look at the sacrifice and we'll get this wrapped up. Because I feel like this is just one of those things where this is someone waiting for the right opportunity to talk to you, to approach you, to ask you if you're married, if you're single. Okay. But definitely there's some of you have a person who's coming in to apologize for the way they behaved. Okay. Absolutely. And I do see the energy of 2. So, because there's a third person here. Tell me about sacrifice. Yeah. So we have wisdom. So this is yourself keeping some things to yourself, not sharing everything about yourself. So that's the mystery of the Empress, keeping the mystery going. You see? Oh yeah. You've learned. You've got all the tools, How interesting is that? Yeah. Your intuition is telling you not to say too much. But it is a person fishing for info, definitely for some of you. They want to know more before they extend an invitation. So it's like they don't want to, I mean, because if you're married, this is somebody who I feel is at that time in their life where they're looking for love. If you are married, they don't want to invite you because they don't really want your other half there. That's what I feel. It's a strategy. This is somebody very smart, okay, very good at manifesting. Absolutely. But they're manifesting love, you see. Absolutely. They want to know if you're connected to anyone. So I feel like you'll tell them just what they need to know. Because, you know, the mystery of the Empress, keeping it a mystery, being a little bit of a secret, you see. That's the wisdom of the Empress. Oh, yeah. You've got this covered. I see what's going on here. So it has to do with their lack of confidence. But I feel like yourself here, you know, with this strength, being kind and compassionate, being strong. Because maybe this person sees you. There's some kind of conversation going to happen because the Magician's here. Twice. I don't know if this person's, you know, sometimes this is a person who has tools. They offer something to fix things. You know, tell me about strength. Oops. There we have. See, reciprocity, equal give and take. So, yeah. So definitely I can see some of you releasing something here, releasing a situation, a person. You're no longer giving. Definitely. You're off on a whole new path. That's why I feel some of you have relocated, maybe for work. There could be a contract or a negotiation here too. There may be something back and forth, some kind of a negotiation. But I feel definitely some of you got invitations coming in. They're not, if this person finds out that you have a partner, because they're fishing for info, you will not get this invitation. Okay? Because they're looking for love here. They're not looking to invite you and your partner. Okay, so there's something that they don't know. They're making sure too, like being very, very careful how they question this. But, you know, yeah, they're gathering info here. But see, it has to do with this person taking a risk. See, there's a little bit of a risk. See, they want things to go in their favor. So it has to do with a leap of faith. Well, you're not taking this. You're not leaping into this because you calculate your risks, you see. But I actually feel like if this person were to come right out and say it, you would go for it. But because you're not getting the clarity, you're not going to say too much. But I feel they're going to even become more curious about this here too. What the heck is going on? This is someone looking for someone compatible, you know, but I feel they need that little boost. You are protecting your information. You're protecting you. Okay. Others of you, definitely you got a person coming in to apologize, and it has to do with them protecting themselves. Okay. Everything that they've worked for, because they are, like I say, they have everything they need. They're protecting it. So, yeah. And I feel like you're in that energy too, in that situation. If you have something that was on and off and someone comes back around, no, it's not going to go in their favor. They want it to, but they're going to manipulate, and you're going to be very wise to it. You're just going to know it's going to feel off. So there it is. See, they're not going to get what they want until you get what you want. It's the energy of, see, I told you, it's somebody who wants you to indulge them. You see, somebody who wants you, and I do feel it's a person you know. Okay, it's like you already know. Okay, they're offering 1 cup, nothing more. But that's what you're going to do. You're not offering up a lot. You see? So this is really interesting for some of you. You're not going to indulge. You're not sacrificing. You're not giving. Okay, so definitely I do feel with the Empress, you're going to be kind and compassionate. You're, you know, the Queen of Swords, you're just being straight up here, but you're not telling them everything, only what they really need to know. So, but this person is really quite fascinating, and it is the same energy, only some of you, it's a person who before they invite you someplace, they want to make sure you're single. Yeah, see, the mischievous. They might even get someone else to do it, because I see a couple people here. You know, see, there's a couple people. Now, others of you have a choice in love. You're going to choose, okay? And how you're going to do it is you're going to be a little bit mysterious. You're only going to offer so much, okay? But you do have a new beginning here. And a lot of you, I do see an energy of somebody making a move. Others of you, it's definitely relocation for a job because of a contract and negotiation. But I do see some kind of an agreement, okay, taking you down a path. See, taking things to the next level. You're off on another path here. Some of you, it's love life. Some of you, it's work. Others of you, you just have choices here to make. You're not giving to someone. You're not sacrificing. See, some of you have. You've done it before. You've showered the abundance. Now you're waiting for the abundance, or you're waiting for the information. You see? Very mysterious energy. You're keeping something to yourself. Whatever you do, don't let somebody know how much money you have, anything like that. Don't give away too much personal stuff. I don't feel they're up to anything. I feel it's a person who's trying to manifest a relationship. They're obviously something they're seeing about you. You know, they're curious, they're fascinated. You know, it's energy of this person reaching out. So they kind of feel maybe you're out of their league. Could be an age difference, things like that, or the situation's out of reach, because I do feel they're kind of not so sure. Others of you, you have someone who's missed an opportunity. They missed an opportunity, definitely. And I do see some kind of them reaching out, okay? Yeah. I'm not so sure. And even then, you're still going to be in protective mode, okay? So it has to do with taking something to the next level. Honestly, I feel some of you are just not on the same page. I feel like you're off on a whole new path here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. See, there's the energy of change, the world. So this is where things start to go in your favor, though, you see, because this is where the abundance flows. This energy is just kind of going with the flow, but the abundance is flowing, this change. If you have a person coming back around, I think you've changed how you feel. Okay. Yeah, definitely. See how that's coming out third time around. So there's definitely a couple of scenarios. But I feel it's just, you know, kind of going with the flow, kind of seeing what happened. You're not making any other decision either way, but you have a new beginning. There's a movement. Okay. Whether it's moving or relocating, but it also has to do with someone making the first move. Okay. Yeah. New beginnings coming up here. Make sure you get what you want, okay? Being cautious, playing it safe. Yeah, see, movement. There's a connection. See, there's a couple of scenarios here. Some of you have a choice. You know, it's simple. You just have a choice between two. You're not going to give much until you get what you want, though. You know, you want to know more yourself. You know, you're very wise. You're trusting your intuition. Something here feels pretty good, though. I got to tell you, because it's this adventure. I feel like you're going to have a good time with this. I do feel like you will, if you are single. Some of you may not be. Literally, some of you could be in a commitment. But I really feel most of you here, it's an energy of taking the lessons you've learned here, see, forming new habits, traditions, even a new community. There's someone here you're just not on the same page with, okay? Because of the way they communicate. You want it kind of straight up, I feel. Yeah. But yeah, you've got this choice right down here. See that offer. You're going to connect with this person. Now, you might just be friends first. And I actually feel some of you, I do see the beautiful energy of the Empress. You are going to friend zone somebody. Okay. And maybe even both of these scenarios if you have two people. But, you know, there's an energy of two people manifesting love here. Most of you, quite honestly, I feel like you're going to connect with this person. I see a new beginning, a soulmate connection. You're about to get something you want. But whether, you know, it all depends on who and the situation. Yeah, see, two people just right, doing things right, being fair. And definitely some of you have someone who didn't treat you right. That's what I feel like you're not going to communicate. You're not giving. I feel like you've sacrificed and given enough. See, right here, you've given enough. This is where, like, I feel you're just kind of moving away from someone here. You know, the conversation petering out, moving away. Like I say, even friends or family, but you have this whole new beginning. And some of you, it's just a whole new community. I feel things will go very well. See, there it is, partnering up. Now, some of you, it's business, partnership, making friends. But I actually see this possibly going to the next level in that situation. You got someone here who's looking for a partner. This partner, two people looking out for each other. See, beautiful. The power couple building a strong financial foundation. It could start out as a job opportunity, but it really looks like some of you are going to friend zone someone because you're not indulging them, and then you've got this other energy. Yeah, see, the curious person, there it is. See, the light bulb, it's all connected. The curious person that wants to know more. You see the light bulbs going off, ideas to communicate, to talk to you. They're trying to, they want it to go in their favor, so they have to think about how they're going to communicate. They don't, if you are married, they're not interested. They're not even going to invite you to whatever it is, some kind of an event, party, celebration, backyard, barbecue, whatever it is. It's a neighborhood thing, okay? Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone lacks. They feel like they're not good enough. So it's a person who's kind of lonely, but the problem is they come in with a lack of proper communication. That's where your sword goes up. Okay. So whatever it is that's going, if you have moved to a new location or you have a new job, it has to do with one or the other. Just kind of look at what's there. And it's about being open to this adventure, but being wise, okay? Speaking your truth, not sharing too much information, just enough. That's the mystery of the Empress, being a little bit mysterious. See, there's a mystery, and other people want to know too. Trust me. There's a little gossip and talk. Ooh, if you're in a new neighborhood, oh, who's that person? What are they up to? Are they married? Are they single? If you're single, boy, have fun, because you're off on you're definitely off on an adventure here. There's movement towards adventure, but being mysterious is probably it's an energy of someone who wants to discover. See, they want to discover more, and the curiosity. And they say the curiosity killed the cat, but yeah. So take care. Wish you the best and have fun, because I feel this is something. If you're in the northern hemisphere, especially spring, summer, I can see, weather pending, things like that. It's definitely going to happen during the summer months here. Okay. Bye for now.